played, there weren't as many teams back then, and I think the teams today are a little more talented, a little better coached over the years. Everything gets better, the game's progressed. You know, when I was there, we had pretty solid teams. It's my brother. We had some pretty solid teams, but I'd say the teams these days are just a lot better coached.
Let's talk about your brother Casey. What kind of advice did you give him going into a game like this?
I think as you get older, you gain a lot of experience over the years, having different coaches and playing at higher levels. And I just try and pass that experience on to him, the things I've picked up, the stuff I've learned over the years. And maybe stuff he doesn't know yet, he hasn't old enough, he hasn't played long enough. But I just give him those little things that you pick up over the years.
And was this Bergen Catholic Seton Hall Prep matchup a big rivalry back then as well?
I think it's always been a big matchup. I remember when our biggest game of the year, always when I played, was the Seton Hall game, because generally we were the better of the parochial schools. But I think just it's grown. This is the biggest rivalry I've seen now in the past years he's been there. So it's definitely gotten bigger and bigger. You
played college hockey at Brown. Your alma mater is playing in the ECAC tournament. Are you going to be able to get up there and catch some of the game?
I was actually up there 2 weeks ago for an alumni game. I caught a game. The team looks good. I know they're playing Cornell, who's #2 in the country right now. So I wish those boys the best of luck. I hope they can do it. But the team's real strong. So they got a great goaltender. Coach Grillo's doing a great job, and I wish them all the best.
Bergen Catholic has produced a lot of great hockey players. When you got to the college level, did you see a lot of the Jersey boys at the college level, whether on your team or as the opposition?
Yeah, I did actually. As you grow up and you play in New Jersey, that every year you get to know the good players. You guys play in summer leagues or just additional teams together. And as I got into college, a lot of the guys I grew up playing against in New Jersey high school, we all met up in college, and competition continued all through there.
And finally, after your college career, you also went on to do some professional work. Tell us about your professional work.
I played 3 years in the minors. My first year was in Asheville in the United League, and then 2 years in the East Coast League for Charlotte and Macon. And again, it's experience. You get to the higher and higher levels, do college, Division I college, and on to the professional ranks in the minor leagues, and it's a lot of fun. You get to play with better and better players. You learn from better and better coaches, ex-NHL guys. You play with NHL caliber players, and it's just all around a great experience.
Thanks so much, Paul. Enjoy the game. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Mary Beth, and thanks to Paul Giblin as well. We'll come back as Game 2 is on deck with Bergen Catholic and Seton Hall Prep in a moment.
For the NBA's best, it's nothing but Nets. Tomorrow, Kittles and the Nets look to make life unbearable for the Grizzlies as Memphis hits the Meadowlands. Join Fred Hickman for complete pregame coverage tomorrow beginning at 7 as the March of Champions continues only on Yes. For Nets, Yankees, and New York sports happenings, YesNetwork.com is the source. It's packed with scores and highlights, plus analysis and insights from network personalities.
Football has 3 elements to it.
Post to interactive message boards, participate in daily chats, get Yes gear, and view network clips.
I would like to be known as a winner, and hopefully I can win some championships.
From baseline to foul line to goal line, YesNetwork.com is your source for New York sports. The class of high school hoops is on Yes as the March of Champions continues with the New York State Basketball Championships. First, the girls shoot it out for the Class A title. Then the boys hit the court for a chance at the championship. The New York State High School Basketball Championships, Sunday morning at 9, only on Yes. For every
CN8, the Comcast Network, Smart TV.
In-depth features.
Brought a 14-month investigation to a successful close.
Make the most of your money. From a business point of view, this is what we've learned.
Smart Talk, an examination into the characters of the film.
Your teams, your players. Iverson getting the crowd pumped right from the start. CN8.
Smart TV.
CN8.
Smart TV.
CN8, Smart TV for curious people. Jason Bourne has a past he can't remember.
I don't know who I am.
Amnesia?
Yes.
Skills he can't explain.
You've got an agent on the run. Take him out.
And a danger he can't escape.
I want Bourne by sundown.
Based on the international bestseller.
This is not gonna stop.
Matt Damon.
Find it.
Order The Bourne Identity. Next on In-Demand Pay-Per-View. Starting every half hour on Comcast Digital Cable with a bonus alternate ending not shown in theaters.
Welcome back to Continental Airlines Arena. Again, coming up, On deck, you have Bergen Catholic taking on Seton Hall Prep. And in game one, Randolph a 7-0 win over Brook Memorial. And we saw what one player, a dominant player, can do as Dan Pensiger scored 4 times for the Victors.
Well, Mick, in baseball, a pitcher could be domineering and control the game. Dan Pensiger did that tonight. 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. And at the high school level, a guy can do that because not every player is up to par. Pensiger showed tonight how great he really is.
Well, we'll see what happens in game number 2 as you have Seton Hall Prep taking on Bergen Catholic, 2 of the top teams of Northern New Jersey going head-to-head for the parochial state championship. It's coming up in a moment right here on the Yes Network.
The Yes Network checks in with the 2003 NCAA Women's Hockey Championships and a semifinal doubleheader as Harvard faces off against Minnesota. Then Dartmouth takes on Minnesota Duluth. Tomorrow morning starting at 9, part of the March of Champions here on Yes. The Yes Network celebrates the movies with Hollywood pinstripes. From the Yankees of old to today's superstars, it's 60 minutes of players off the field and on the screen. Hollywood pinstripes. Tomorrow at 4, only on Yes.
For hockey players, March is the month of memories. 80 New Jersey high school skaters will take to the Meadowlands ice tonight. Boys on the cusp of manhood. Boys prepared to give body and soul for their town, their team, their school. With both a public and parochial state championship on the line tonight, each boy is one step away from capturing memories of a lifetime. Live from Continental Airlines Arena, the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association and the New Jersey Devils present the high school hockey state championships. Coming up, the parochial state championship as Bergen Catholic, the Crusaders, face off against the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. Hello again, everyone. I'm Mick Moningoff, joined by Pete Caggiano. Glad you could join us for this parochial championship on the Yes Network here tonight. And Pete, tonight we're going to see 2 of the top high school programs in Northern New Jersey going head-to-head.
And these 2 teams just played 2 weeks ago when Bergen Catholic defeated Seton Hall 6-4 for their first ever Gordon Cup.
Let's tell you about Bergen Catholic. Here is a team that only has 1 loss coming into this game. They have been working on all cylinders. They're a very tough team to beat.
Oh, they sure are. They come into tonight's game as the #1 seed, playing so well, and the guy they look to, the coach's son, Jason May. This kid is outstanding. He can control the game. He's that good. He uses his big 5'11", 185 pounds. He can take control of the puck at any time. He shoots with the best of them. 10 goals on the tally this year. Just an outstanding kid.
And when you turn things around on the other side of the coin, Seton Hall Prep, the Pirates, well, here is a team that has a great history in this tournament. Matter of fact, since they went to this playoff format, they have been in the finals now 7 times. Their record so far is 3-3.
This is a very familiar place for them to play, and they're coming off an emotional, big overtime win against Del Barton last week. That was probably one of the best high school hockey games I've ever seen. Now, Seton Hall is a very small club, 9 guys under 150 pounds. But the one guy they look to, the one guy that has a little bit of size, Nick Silvestri, 18 goals this year, 35 points. He's the kind of guy that they look to, especially around the net, especially he's got good hands. He can pick the corners real well. He's the kind of guy that you look for him.
Well, we'll see how things play out here in his parochial championship between Bergen Catholic and Seton Hall Prep coming up in just a moment.
It's your money. Make it work a little. In an Orange Savings Account from ING Direct, your money will earn America's highest yield with no minimums or fees, more than twice the national average. It's easy to open. You don't even have to change banks, and it's FDIC insured. What's the catch? No catch. We're not big fans of catches. Call 1-800-ING-DIRECT or visit ingdirect.com.
There he is, the head coach from Bergen Catholic, the Crusaders, has his team with a mark of 19-1-2. And
He's a pretty vocal guy. I'm sure we'll hear from him a little bit later on. And his son is the guy who really makes the team go as a defenseman. 10 goals, 40 points, but he can really take control of the game and control the tempo. Well, a chance to take a look at our starting netminders tonight. You have Stephen Ritter, 18-1-2 for Bergen Catholic. Great save percentage of about 91%. On the other side, Terry Robinson gets the start, 9-2-1, a 1.62 goals against average, but has not played in any of the playoff games so far.
Mick, don't be misled. This kid can play the game. Robinson is an excellent goaltender. 3 shutouts on the season this year.
They come out flying to the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic as they put the pressure onto the blue line. May sends the puck in. Back to pick it up in a hurry is Adam Hasek. Along the far wall, they'll try to dig it out. Doug Lunau wants to keep it in. They play back to center. May just winds it in. Robinson can't catch up to it. Lunau can't keep it in. It comes back to the red line.
Mick, one of the first things you're going to notice in this game compared to the public school game is these teams are a little better on their skates. The game is going to move a little quicker, a lot more confidence where they're going to pass back to set plays up rather than duck and chase.
And O'Donnell can't control the puck, and now it comes back, and we have icing with 13:58 on the clock. Pete, a chance to take a look at our referees who are calling the game tonight.
Rich Silva is one of the gentlemen. That's a look at Rich Silva right there. And Rob Wilson is the other fella on the call tonight. 2 veteran guys that have been around a while. Danny May, another veteran guy who's probably involved in hockey in New Jersey for about 35, 40 years, I would guess.
Wow. There's a quick hitter, and a shot goes wide by Ryan Hasek. Bergen Catholic controls the puck in its own zone. And they look to shoot it out, and they will. This will be icing. Once again, in high school hockey, you don't have to touch up. Once it goes over the goal line, icing's called right away.
When it's shot from your half of the ice, from behind the center ice red line, and goes beyond the goal line extended, automatic icing.
Well, at Seton Hall Prep, you have co-coaches with Peter Herms in his 7th year and John Warchel in his 31st year.
That's an interesting situation, Nick. When Peter Herms came on 7 years ago, he only came on with the understanding that John Warchel would stay on. He did not want to replace Warchel. He wanted to work with him.
It's been effective, no doubt about it. Bergen Catholic looks to start out, and here they come. Kia shoots it in, and they'll get a line change. In the neutral zone. Plays onside, Ian O'Connell. Takes a shot in the glove right there by Terry Robinson to stop play.
Robinson, the goaltender, 5'8", 145, used the big left hand just to snag that puck right out of the air. That's the kind of save you want up front, the easy one. As we take a look behind the Seton Hall bench, that's John Warchel. As you mentioned, Mick, 31 years. Second in the state with 455 victories, only behind Bob Oriama of Brick High School.
Shot up and over the glass. Very unique situation having co-coaches, but like we said, it has worked to a charm for Seton Hall Prep. 7th time they're in the finals in this format. Here's a puck right in front. Notice that you have Ryan Sikorka clearing the way as the defenseman.
Great play by Ryan Sikorka, just pushing the Bergen Catholic guy away, not allowing him to get the shot off.
Now Sikorka behind the net trying to dislodge the puck from Carlasco. This will go back into the Bergen Catholic end, where Michael Bryan will pick it up. Bryan looks to start out. Long lead pass ahead. You can have that 2-line pass in high school hockey. It's very effective.
There is no red line for passes, only for icing.
This plays onside, but notice May and company right there to break up the attack. As you had Ryan Hasek streaking in. Ben O'Donnell May sidesteps a check, puts on the brakes, leaves it for the trailer. Shot, save right there by Robinson. Good effort by DeFrito to take the drive, and Robinson was right there to make the save.
Great move. It was Jason May creating the plays. He brought the puck over the blue line. Again, Robinson making the big save using the biggest part of his body, his chest.
Seton Hall prep yet to get a shot on goal. Steven Ritter has not been tested yet. 2 shots the other way for Bergen Catholic. In their own zone, Anthony Randazzo hasn't really got going yet, but he's got the wheels to do it. Here they try to get Doug Lunow away, but it comes back to center. Jason May taps it off the boards. Here comes Randazzo, tries to turn a corner, ridden off the play nicely. Good job by Werlich to knock him off his base. With the puck, Nick Silvestri. Talked about him in our open tonight. The kind of guy that can make things happen. Bergen Catholic wants a change. Shoot the puck the length of the ice. Coming back to pick it up. Alex Soko. Doesn't come out of the zone though. Players sprawl, but no call.
You're not going to see many whistles in this game. 2 disciplined teams, 2 very good teams. The refs are going to let them work.
Now Sopko in the corner. Wants to clear. It's deflected out of the zone, and play will continue. Anthony Ferry got it out. Oop, over skating. And Nick Silvestri will pick this up and walk in. Takes a shot. Save. Right there by Steven Ritter.
Silvestri tried to go 5-hole. Ritter real quickly put the pads together. He squeezed them tight and made the save.
Silvestri throws it in front. There's a great glove save. A shot in front by Vanderbeek. And we have a stoppage. No score.
Championships are being conducted according to the rules.
The Yes Network kicks off the 2nd century of Yankees baseball with Yankees 2003. Get a preview of the season ahead, catch up on your favorite players, and get to know the newest Bronx Bombers. Yankees 2003, premiering Sunday afternoon at 3, only on Yes.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Here's tonight's starting lineup on the Yes Network, the home of champions.
Talk about end-to-end. First, it's Bergen Catholic as the opportunity comes, and Robinson has to come up big with the save. But as you know, it's the transition game that works. Seton Hall coming right back down the other end. Nick Silvestri trying to let the shot go. He does. Great save by Ritter. And then as the puck goes in front, he's going to make another tremendous save, this time using the catching gauntlet. Just an outstanding play by Steven Ritter. As he denies Seton Hall point blank right there, using a big glove. And he's an opposite, Nick. He has the glove on his right hand. He's a lefty. Holds the stick in his left hand. That may throw the shooters off a little bit.
Peter Herbs and company look on, and Silvestri had a pretty good scoring opportunity, but just couldn't get him through the 5-hole. He stays scoreless.
Yeah, I mentioned there were no shots on goal for Seton Hall, and then bang, bang, they get 2 quick ones, and both times Ritter had to come up strong.
The draw. Jason May will look to start out of his own end. Gives the puck up here for Doug Lunow. Tries to go wing to Anthony Randazzo. It'll go off the boards and right in on the goalie. Terry Robinson puts down the glove and stops play.
Alex Sopko, the senior defenseman, no goals, 3 assists, and he's been a big supporter of Terry Robinson in net. Danny May, again, the kind of guy, poker face, not going to let out a whole lot. Can be stern at times, and you'll see that during the course of the game as well.
These 2 teams have a history from this season. Bergen Catholic has had the upper hand, going 2-0-1 against Seton Hall Prep this year. And right there you see Randazzo getting dumped in front of the nets and trying to set up camp. But here comes the charge. No drop pass. It goes in the corner. Randazzo not going to keep it in. Let him tag up, delay offside. Everybody's onside, and they'll come back in.
That's the beauty of the high school game.
Here's a giveaway shot right in front, and the save made by Robinson. The rebound being tipped at by Lunow, but he couldn't find it either. It comes right through the crease. Randazzo skating near there, but the stick is broken. And now a shot Goes behind the net. Randazzo going to get there first. He's pulled down. Play continues. Gets up. Gets his base. Puts it on his backhand. Tries to center in front. Being hit pretty hard from behind, though, by Ryan Hosick. And now it bounces in on goal, and wisely Robinson going to glove the stop play. Well, the action picking up. Bergen Catholic is knocking on the door, but we are still scoreless tonight.
Last season, the New Jersey Nets won the Eastern Conference Championship, and that was only the beginning.
Catch it, slam!
Now the Nets make their run at the NBA title right here on Yes.
Rocks the rim!
Nothing but action, nothing but excitement, nothing but the biggest, the boldest, the brightest stars.
Jason Kidd on fire! That is gorgeous!
For the NBA's best this season, it's nothing but Nets.
Oh, this place is exploding!
Only on Yes, the home of champions.
Bergen Catholic putting the pressure on here as they get an opportunity to steal a pass off the defenseman of Seton Hall. John Fredo takes the shot, almost redirected by Lunau. Again, Terry Robinson staying in his position, making the right play, fanning out the pads, blocking as much of the net as possible.
Ryan Sekurka, 25 games, no goals, does have 12 assists, but I'll tell you what, he's the kind of guy that will clear people out in front of the net. They're going to need a big effort from him with those snipers hanging around the slot area tonight. And I think the questions have been answered about Robinson. He looks pretty sharp early on. Hasn't played in the playoffs so far because Kevin Bendel was the regular starter in those playoff games, but Robinson's sharp early.
Nick, if you talk to anybody who's watched this team this year, they'll tell you it's 1 and 1A. Kevin Bendel and Terry Robinson, almost equal.
Seton Hall prep, a nice job as they get the puck to Silvestri in the neutral zone. Now it's shot back in by Dustin Kennedy. Kennedy, pretty good centerman. Bergen Catholic looks to come out with Ian O'Connor. Broken up, Silvestri at the blue line. Prezioso gets it ahead, but now it is the Pirates who just shoot it back in. Adam Hosick, but a shot on goal, fairly far out. Easy save for him. Michael O'Brien. Defensemen are big and very steady for Bergen Catholic. There's a long lead pass as they try to get Mendazian out. He's onside, throws it back in the slot. And the puck was deflected behind the net.
Adam Hasick doing a great job back checking, denying the Bergen Catholic player a chance to score that goal. Watch this replay. Great move on the left side. The pass comes across. Notice the shot. Not quite on net. Casey Giblin, we spoke to his brother earlier tonight, was denied thanks to the great work by Adam Hasick, tying him up right in front of Robinson.
The line of Giblin and Mendazian along with Keogh buzzing right around the net. Giblin won the draw, but it comes a little too far back and out. Jason May shoots it right back in. Giblin going to get there, keeps it in. Mendazian sends it right back in behind the net. Kirka tries to clear. It's not out. Shot right back in. Mendazian going to get there, lay the lumber, but the puck comes out of the zone.
Hitting seems to pick up a little bit here, Nick, in this game.
Just a little bit. Seton Hall prep trying to get a play on side here as they try to spring Nick Lampson away. Lampson throws it right back in front, but nobody home. Finally picked up in the slot area and cleared by Ben O'Donnell. O'Donnell skates to the blue line and doing it all by himself. 1-on-3 and took it all the way into the corner. Missing a check there. Doug Luna had a man lined up but missed. A little more hitting than what we saw in the public championship game, Pete.
A little more hitting, a little quicker skating as well.
6:14 in the clock moving. We are scoreless here in the first period of this parochial championship game with Seton Hall Prep in the blue and Bergen Catholic in the red and white. Behind the net, Doug Luna trying to dig things out for Bergen Catholic. Now here come the Pirates. Plays onside. Nope, it is not. Cacciati Brings it across the line, but the play offside. Well, we've seen some physical play here in our first period, but we are still scoreless with 5:50 to play in this one.
You're losing your hair, and you haven't ordered Avocor yet? Hi, I'm Derek Cope, race car driver and TV analyst. To do your best, you need to look and feel your best. When I started noticing my hair thinning, I decided to take action. I explored various options, and I found the Avocor system. The experts at Avocor told me that hair loss is caused by a body chemical called DHT that stops your hair from growing. Avocor has an all-natural DHT blocker, and its topical physician's formulation starts your hair growing again. It worked for me. It's about confidence and the desire to win. Avocor does that.
Join the tens of thousands of satisfied customers who have reversed their hair loss with Avocor. It's guaranteed. Call 800-390-1688. Now you can use Avocor risk-free for 1 full year. It's guaranteed. Call 800-390-1688. That's 800-390-1688.
Bought a new high-definition TV, so I called Comcast.
Sam wanted digital cable. He couldn't believe that he'd get 270 channels, and we'd install it when it was convenient for him.
270 channels, installed on a Saturday afternoon.
But on demand is what really knocks Sam out.
It's incredible. Now I can pick a show and play it whenever I want.
Making customers happy is the best part of my job.
Customer service is really important to us. At Comcast, we're just people serving people.
Now's the perfect time to start shopping on TV at HSN. Discover well-known personalities, name brands, and new products you can't find anywhere else. And if you've never shopped with us before, we want to give you $15 to try us out. Just call 1-877-FREE-HSN, and the $15 is yours. HSN, the place to shop on TV and online.
As Peter Herms in his 7th year, giving the instructions to his Seton Hall Pirates as they are scoreless with 5:50 to go against Bergen Catholic here in this first period. And the co-coach is John Warchel.
John Walter, the calm guy. You saw Peter Herms there, all intense there. Danny May, same thing, constantly giving his instructions to his team.
So with 5:50 to go in this period, we are scoreless. Won the title at Bergen Catholic back in the year 2001 and went on to win the overall championship as well.
That year they beat Clifton High School right here at the Meadowlands.
On the face-off is controlled by Doug Lunow for Bergen Catholic as he gets it back. Michael O'Brien just shoots the puck into the Seton Hall prep end, and it hops over a stick, giving Dustin Kennedy a chance to retreat and try to apply some pressure now for the Pirates of Seton Hall prep. Pirates pick up the puck. The return pass in the near face-off circle goes awry, and the puck is cleared. And here comes Anthony Radazzo for Bergen Catholic. He's got some speed, turns on the jets, but just can't quite catch up to it. Now Dustin Kennedy goes rink wide for Silvestri. Nick Silvestri comes across the line. On the left wing, looks to roll it in front, looking for a cutter, but nobody's there. Smiley picked up and cleared by John Giuffrida. Giuffrida comes across the line on the left wing, takes a shot, and it whistles wide. Silvestri has it along the near wall. Goes up here for Kennedy. Broken up, and now in the neutral zone, Bergen Catholic will clear.
Both teams kind of playing that cat and mouse game, waiting for the other team to make a mistake, something they can take advantage of.
Pass a little too far ahead. Now Pirates will pick it up and just turn around and send it in on Ritter, who makes an easy save. Here come the Crusaders. Shot deflected off the stick of Jason May. Tom Keogh, look to center, comes out to the point. Ben O'Donnell will keep it in. Wound around with Bendazian playing off wing, not going to be able to keep this in the zone, and Jason May will have to go back and pick it up. 3:56 on the clock, and the clock moving here in our scoreless first period. Bergen Catholic and Seton Hall Prep in this parochial championship game on the YES Network tonight. Randazzo tries to chase on the dump and chase, but he comes back to center. Now Anthony Randazzo at the red line draws 4 blue shirts around him. Play continues. Matt Rutch backs one off the defenseman. He's right to the slot, but no rebound. Rutch tries to pick it up, can't get it. Play continues. Fans want the penalty, but none called.
Nothing on that, Mick. Just some good, clean, hard hitting.
3:20 in the clock moves. Anthony Randazzo dumps it into the corner, giving chase Brian Schultz. Now Rutch has it, throws it right in front, try the stuffer, and Robinson kept the pad right on the post.
Robinson leaned a little bit to the middle, but held on just enough on the short side.
Here comes a break. Nick Lampson ahead of the field. Lampson stick check from behind, and it rolled in on goal. It'll be a shot on goal. A quick turnaround follow-up. Whistles wide off the stick of Brian Hasek.
Great chance for Lampson. Good job by the defense of Bergen Catholic to just knock the puck off his stick.
Randazzo hit and took a flip. Play continues. His play onside as they try to hit the trailer in Cacciati, but he's broken up, and back the other way hustles John Giuffrida. Giuffrida stood up at the blue line, but we have a whistle.
Wow, back and forth, up and down. This is the kind of game we expected.
Now Giuffrida is a sophomore, 27 goals this season. But let's take a look at the breakaway here as you had Nick Lampson coming on in.
Coming right down the middle, right between. One player goes for the tug of the stick, the other one went after the puck, and it just rolled harmlessly away from Nick Lampson. See from another angle, notice the tug, the hook. 2 defensemen from Bergen Catholic chasing him violently and just getting enough of him to disallow a shot.
2:18 in the clock, moving our first period scoreless in this state parochial championship game in New Jersey tonight. Plays onside, and Mike Cacciati gives chase. Winds the puck behind the net. Vanderbeek along the boards. Tries to play behind the net and does. Mike Maglio worked in the corner. Vanderbeek couldn't keep it into the point. They'll have to reset the offense. Both teams want to change. Brett Vendazian couldn't control the puck, gave it away. Here's a shot. Nice skate save by Ritter.
Nice job by Ritter using the 12 inches of that left pad, stuck it out just enough to deflect the puck in the corner.
Brett Vendazian comes in 2-on-2 backhander, and a save right there by Terry Robinson. So each goalie standing tall back and forth tonight.
Tit for tat, one on one end, one on the other end. Both goaltenders playing well here in the first period.
Very well played game for the first 14 minutes of this 15-minute first period. Right now it is Jason May working from behind his own net. Gets it ahead for Doug Lunow. Lunow finds Vendazian at the blue line. Nice play as he rolls the puck into the corner, throws it on goal. Had a man cruising in front in Keogh, but he couldn't make the play. And it comes back the length of the ice. Silvestri giving chase, and covering up is Steven Ritter to stop play.
Nick Silvestri hustling all over the ice, forechecking, back-checking, doing everything he can to score a goal for Seton Hall Prep.
And as we mentioned, Bergen Catholic 2-0-1 this year against Seton Hall Prep. Ritter with 7 saves tonight. Has 8 shutouts this season. Right now we are scoreless in the first. Doug Lunow looking for Randazzo at the blue line, but he was off his base, and this puck kept in at the point, though, by O'Donnell.
He was off his base because a Seton Hall player came up and hit him at the blue line. Not real hard, but just enough to knock him off balance and put him on his rear end.
Steve Grog wants to play ahead and does. Gets the puck into the neutral zone. 14 seconds left, and nobody wants to make a mistake now in the final seconds of our scoreless first period. Here's O'Donnell. Has the play offside as I believe Randazzo just stepped across the line ahead of him on the far wing.
Randazzo was actually trying to get out of the zone, and he couldn't quite get out in time as O'Donnell brought the puck over the blue line, causing a whistle with just 6 seconds remaining.
Randazzo with 34 goals this year. But so far, Terry Robinson has been equal to the task as each team with 7 shots on goal here in this first period. Randazzo across the line, takes a shot, and there's another save by Robinson. He'll hold on as time winds out in period number 1. A very well-played first period by both Bergen Catholic and Seton Hall Prep. And we are scoreless in the spotlight. Terry Robinson, he has stood tall. And at the other end, Stephen Ritter has done just as well.
Good period, Mick. Clean period, even period. Shots on goal, 8-7 in favor of Bergen Catholic. Both goaltenders had to come up big at points. Both skaters did a nice job of staying in the flow of the game, going back and forth. Excellent first period.
The winner of this one goes on to Monday's televised championship game at 10:30 p.m. on the Yes Network on Monday night. Let's go downstairs now to Mary Beth.
Thanks, guys. Jason, both these teams are looking pretty evenly matched at this point. What do the Crusaders need to do to really break this game open?
I mean, we played a good period. We did what we wanted to do, and they did what they wanted to do against us. The only thing we need to do is pick up our speed a little more, you know. We get that puck up the wall there. Our forwards are quicker than our defensemen most of the time, so I think if we just keep throwing off the boards, we're going to beat their defensemen all night.
The line of Silvestri, Ferry, and Hasek have started to put some pressure on Ritter. Assess his play for me.
Ritter's tremendous for a sophomore. I mean, he's been great for us all year, and he can handle the pressure that they're throwing at him right now. So I don't even think it's really pressure from them yet, but we'll see what goes on.
Thanks so much. Good luck. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Mary Beth, and to Jason May as well. We have played a scoreless first period here in this championship game, parochial style at Continental Airlines Arena. Our first intermission is upon us on the Yes Network here tonight.
The Yes Network takes you on the March of Champions. Now together for the first time on Yes, the 26-time world champion New York Yankees.
A grand slam home run.
The Eastern Conference champion New Jersey Nets.
Alley-oop to Martin.
And the 14-time league champion Manchester United. Plus, championship coverage of the Ivy League, college and high school hockey, and state basketball championships. The March of Champions runs all March long, only on Yes.
The New York Times. I like to think of this as a gift I give myself and my family every single day. Sure, you can say it's just a newspaper, and I suppose the Grand Canyon's just a hole in the ground.
Call now and get the New York Times delivered to your home every day for 50% off the regular home delivery price.
The New York Times brings the world into our house every day. It's not just that they cover the news so well, it's the way they surround a story, giving me so many different ways to understand what's going on.
I need to understand what's affecting our investments.
And what's happening on the web.
Call now for 8 weeks of the New York Times, including the amazing Sunday Times featuring arts and leisure, Sunday Styles, and the magazine, all for 50% off.
The world's moving pretty fast out there.
This definitely helps.
Call 1-800-562-7979 now and get the Times delivered to your home every day.
I'd like to start getting home delivery of the New York Times.
Yankees baseball is back on Yes, and the Bronx Bombers are looking to score when their spring fling continues with the Twins in Tampa. Join Michael Kay and Ken Singleton for complete game coverage tomorrow at 1 as the March of Champions continues only on Yes. The Yes Network goes courtside to bring you Nets Magazine, your official guide to the Eastern Conference champion New Jersey Nets. With highlights, features, and in-depth player profiles, it's the show that gives you the full court press. Leslie Bogosian hosts Nets Magazine, tonight at 6:30, only on Yes.
Back here at Continental Airlines Arena, our first period of the parochial championship game in the state of New Jersey. Bergen Catholic and Seton Hall Prep are scoreless. Don't forget, Saturday afternoon on Yes, the AL East champion Yankees battle Torrey Hunter and the Central champion, the Minnesota Twins. Join Michael Kay and Ken Singleton for complete coverage beginning at 1 as they call all the action from Legends Field. Twins versus the Yankees, Saturday afternoon at 1, only on Yes. All right, here in our intermission, Mick Monaghan and Pete Caggiano. And Pete, a very well-played game in the first period, from goaltending to the defense, even the forwards coming back and getting in the action.
Everybody played real well, even period, hard-hitting period. We saw the goaltenders have it come up big a few times. Goal scorers had a few opportunities, but nothing on the board.
Now, Bergen Catholic maybe a few more offensive chances, but then again, Seton Hall Prep, some questions about Terry Robinson in goal, and not having played in any of the playoff games so far. He's been absolutely fabulous.
I think the question's been answered. He can do the job. He did it 7 times tonight so far in the first period, coming up with 7 saves, and he did them rather easily. Used his legs, used his glove a few times, came out to break down the angle, used a big blocker of his chest to stop the puck. He's done a nice job.
A few breakaways, but nothing glaring in the first period where there's any major defensive breakdowns. These teams are pretty sound.
Oh, absolutely, and well coached. Both teams know what they have to do. Both teams know that the other team may try to spring that wing, so they're dropping a defenseman back. They're doing what they have to do.
Well, let's take a look at some of our first period highlights, and you'll see that Seton Hall Prep did have their chances, even though the shots are just about even. Nick Silvestri, pretty good job of doing things, but on the other end, you got good pressure in front by Randazzo and company, and then Silvestri with a breakaway.
Here he comes in left side, takes a shot. Ritter quickly closes the legs, makes the save. But Seton Hall doesn't give up there. They continue to hound the puck. They work the puck from behind the net, back in front of the net, and you're going to see a great shot come right here. Watch the right-hand glove as he makes the save and holds the game scoreless.
When you go back the other way, you had, once again, Randazzo and company hanging all around the net. Bandazian with a nice pass in front. But still in all, Robinson has been there to thwart the play, and back the other way, you got a guy like Stephen Ritter who has good tall as well.
Good play by Jason May, just enough to knock the puck away from the shooter, preventing the shot on goal.
Well, so far, our shots on goal, Bergen Catholic with 8, Randazzo and Gafrito also with 2 each. So they have been able to put the puck on the cage with regularity. Seton Hall Prep, fairly even, 7 shots on goal, 7 players with 1. They have distributed it well quite nicely.
That's good balance, Nick.
No doubt about it. Well, as we've been telling you all night long, there have been several players that play hockey in the state of New Jersey who have gone on to bigger and better things. Time now to focus on another one who has had a pretty outstanding career, not so much at the high school level, but at the collegiate level, and that is Matt Herr. Matt Herr was born in Hackensack, but he really made his mark playing for the University of Michigan. During his time there, he led the team to 4 straight Frozen Four tournaments, and he helped the Wolverines to NCAA titles in 1996 and 1998. And when he left Michigan, he had 72 goals to show for his hard work in Lansing.
Well, he also has played just under 50 games in the NHL, scoring 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. But believe it or not, Mick, the Atlanta Braves drafted him. He has a 90-mile-an-hour fastball a few years ago.
But his schoolboy hockey, well, he did a pretty good job when he was at that young age, coming out of Hackensack. Maybe a late bloomer, though, because when he went on to Michigan, that's when he really came to the forefront and helped his team. You win 2 national championships, but when you go to 4 Frozen Four tournaments, that really says it all.
Well, that says that you're on a good team and you're a good player.
Well, we'll take a timeout right now. Once again, we're in our first intermission, a scoreless game of our parochial championship game between Seton Hall Prep and Bergen Catholic tonight.
You know, opportunities like this don't come around every day. Like a $249 per month lease on the 2003 Altima at the Nissan Spring Sales Event. The thrill of driving a new Nissan. Now it's your turn.
Well, welcome back, and don't forget Saturday night on Yes, the Nets welcome the Memphis Grizzlies. Complete coverage begins at 7 with Fred Hickman and the Nets pregame. Then join Kelly Trapuka and Spiro Ditas for all the action starting at 7:30. For the NBA's best, it's nothing but Nets, Saturday at 7, only on Yes. Well, we are back here at Continental Airlines Arena. The scoreless first period with Bergen Catholic and the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. Much what we expected, 2 evenly matched teams playing a very even first period.
The last time these two teams played together was the Gordon Cup Championship, in which Bergen Catholic had a 6-4 victory over Seton Hall Prep. I don't think we're going to see 10 goals tonight, though. I think a little closer checking, a little tighter style.
It's a little bit chilly, but it looks like the Bergen Catholic faithful doesn't mind a bit down near ice level.
Well, that guy should be awful warm. He's wearing the gold outfit of the Eagle.
Well, here come the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic. Very entertaining first period, as we mentioned earlier this year. Only one loss. That was to Hudson Catholic. In their last 14, they have gone 13-0-1. Talk about hitting your stride coming into the playoff.
That one loss they had to Hudson Catholic earlier in the year, the Hudson Catholic goaltender made 50 saves in the game.
And we have talked about the goalie, Terry Robinson. We'll get more on him in a moment. Let's go down to Mary Beth. She's standing by with Peter Herms, the coach of Seton Hall Prep.
Thanks, guys. Coach, you're one of the top Seton Hall alums in the history of the school, and now you find yourself in the unique situation of being a co-coach with your former head coach. What's it like to coach with your former head coach?
Well, I mean, John is a big reason I came to Seton Hall in the first place. So, you know, when I came back, you know, it's something that, you know, it brings back a lot of memories of being in spots and situations like this. So it's very enjoyable. There's no question about it.
Seton Hall Prep has met Bergen Catholic on 3 different occasions this year so far. They've lost twice, tied once. What do you assess them as doing right now? What are they doing wrong in this game so far?
Well, we're doing okay because it's 0-0. So hopefully this will be our lucky time and we can sneak a W here.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Mary Beth. As Peter Herms goes on his way, Terry Robinson, a 1.62 goals against average coming into this game. 8 saves tonight. He's been on his game, there's no doubt about it. He has stood tall. He's confident. At the other end, Stephen Ritter. 18-1-2 this year with 7 saves this evening. Save percentage of 91% for head coach Dan May. Nick Silvestri had a pretty good scoring opportunity in our first period, unable to cash in. A couple breakaways each way, but so far a fairly well defensively played game.
You're going to see
face-off. It's controlled by Bergen Catholic.
You're going to see a lot of that tonight, Mick. You're going to see some good scoring opportunities, but you're also going to see some great defensive plays, both by the defensemen and the goaltenders.
Dazzo's line out there. Lunau, DeFrito. Here come the Pirates. Into the zone quickly. Good hit as Kennedy goes down the corner. O'Donnell picks up the puck and looks to clear. Gets it ahead and out breaks Doug Lunau. Lunau shot, whistles wide.
Hard shot, just missed the net.
Just underway here in the second period. And he goes back. Tries to get out of the zone and can't. Now behind the net. Pirates try to come out of their own end, and they will. They just missed Silvestri, though, at the blue line as he was kind of hanging there looking for a break. May goes back and plays to O'Donnell. O'Donnell being checked from behind, has control. Taken off his stick, however. And here's a quick shot and a score! Mike Maglio goes top shelf, the senior, with his 5th goal of the season on a giveaway in front. And the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep lead it by a score of 1-0.
This goal comes out of nowhere. Play was not moving too quick. All of a sudden, loose puck pops in front. There you see the overskate. Quick shot, he stops it high, up over the left shoulder of Stephen Ritter. And just like that, 2 minutes into the second period, Seton Hall grabs a 1-0 lead.
So the goal by Mike Maglio. Maybe, just maybe, Jason May guilty of the giveaway there.
Picked his head up for a second. Credit Maglio lifting the stick, then picking up the puck and making a quick wrist shot high up over the shoulder of Ritter. And they give Seton Hall the first goal of the game.
Unassisted, 1:18, the time of the goal for Maglio, and Seton Hall Prep on top. Here's a shot back the other way in a hurry, and a save made by Robinson off the stick of Casey Goodwin. 2-on-2 coming out of the zone. Maglio rolls it into the corner. He had a man with him in Cacciati. Now along the far boards. Hasek tries to keep it in. Can't. The Pirates control the puck in the neutral zone. Just dump it in quickly. Mike O'Brien finally gets possession and plays cross ice. Long lead pass ahead too far. Giving chase. Sopko goes behind the net. Rolls it up along the near wall. The Pirates just dump it in. Jason May will go back in his own end and pick it up. May with a full head of steam gets away from Brian Hasek. Comes to the red line. Has a man with him on the wing. Has a drop pass, but he is taken down. He's Jason May at the blue line, and the Pirates are clear.
Just as he dropped the pass, he got dropped as he took his eye off the puck, put it down on the ice, and was leveled by the Seton Hall defenseman.
Sophomore, or rather senior, Adam Hasek goes back and plays in his own end, gets the puck to center. Now here is Ben O'Donnell. Frito lost the stick. The way offside call as Randazzo gets back. Seton Hall Prep with a 1-0 lead here. Period number 2 on a goal by Mike Maglio. Along the near wall, Anthony Randazzo tried to pick up a loose puck and take a quick shot, over-skated. Nobody there, and finally, the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep will clear. But we'll take a timeout. Jason May, a physical defenseman, takes one on the other end. As he is dumped, it's 1-0.
Experience the drama, monster finish, excitement, on 3, knocks it down, and energy of New Jersey Nets basketball all season long. There's never been a better time to join the Nets season ticket holder family. Call now to reserve your 2003-2004 season ticket plan today and take advantage of preferred pricing advantages, access to great seat locations, and 2003 playoff priority. Call 1-800-7NJ-NETS.
Welcome back. You see Dan May, the coach, on the left, his son Jason on the right. Right now they find their team trailing by a score of 1-0 here with 11:29 to play in period number 2.
That has to be a tough situation, Mick. Dan May, the father, Jason, the son. Trainer Mike Colavita looking at the arm of Jason May as it was injured a little earlier tonight. But tough decision when you play for a coach and then you have to go home with the coach.
Yeah, sometimes
I don't envy that kid.
Sometimes you take the game home with you, no doubt about that. His right arm looks to be a little bit banged up. We'll keep an eye on that as the night progresses. Seton Hall Prep trying to clear their own zone. Ali Silvestri comes up with a loose puck and gets it out. John Giaffrito plays back in his own zone. O'Donnell tries to get it ahead. Doug Lunau was hit as he shot it in. Play continues. Now back in the neutral zone. Dan O'Donnell plays catch. Gets it back from Jason May. O'Donnell with a blue line, winds up with a shot. A save right there by Robinson. Cleared but not out. And a shot, went right through the legs. And a rebound, put on goal, and a save made by Robinson as Lunau was right there on the doorstep. Randazzo took a shot. It went off the backboard and then came back out front through the legs of the goaltender. Take a look.
Terry Robinson had to be quick on this one. Shot goes wide, comes back, almost hits him in the leg. Randazzo's right in front. Did Robinson make that save? Did it hit the Seton Hall player behind him? Robinson fell on it after, used the catching glove to hold it in the crease. But I'm not sure who made that second save. But again, Robinson keeps the puck out of the net.
Robinson 11 saves. I don't think it ever got to the net. Robinson covered it up before it got to the Seton Hall Prep player who was in the net. If that was the case, might have had a penalty shot situation.
Not if it just hits him and he blocks it. If he gathers it in or if he closes his hand on it, if it just hits him, that's okay.
But oddly enough, the ricochet went right through Robinson's legs. If it would have hit him in a pad, it would have went back in the net.
Yes, that was the dangerous part.
Stays 1-0. Seton Hall Prep. They once again have to come out of their own end. Shot off the glass, kept him at the point. O'Donnell's chest-high shot, gloved and held on to by Terry Robinson. That time, Ben O'Donnell with a nice shot from the point.
Robinson doing what he does best, coming out to the top of the crease, using the big part of his body, the chest, made the save. Couldn't quite control the rebound, so he had to jump on it. Notice the shot from the point. There, now watch after the play, boom, little poke right there. That sometimes can be called a slash. You always try to protect the goalkeeper all the time. Robinson, mouthpiece, face mask, he's prepared for anything. Look at the top of his helmet there, the devil with the tongue waggling coming out of its mouth.
Yeah, it's an art form, no doubt about it. On the draw, it goes right in front. Here's a shot. Nice play defensively by Vanderbeek to knock it down for the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. Great scoring opportunity right there in the slot. Now the puck is clear. Here comes John Gifrito. Broken up. The puck comes back to center.
Nick, ever since the Seton Hall goal, Bergen Catholic has come alive. They've had a few good scoring opportunities and continue to put pressure in front of Robinson.
And their top line is out there once again. A little bit of short shift as the top offensive line for the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic getting a little extra duty right now, trailing by a score of 1-0. Puck is cleared, and going back in his own zone is Mike O'Brien to pick it up. He's out there with the Randazzo line. Comes across, and this play is offside.
Bergen Catholic trying to solve the mystery of that man, as he has played very, very well tonight.
Well, Terry Robinson, just a junior, trying to lead his team past Bergen Catholic.
And Danny May from Bergen Catholic taking a long time on the faceoffs. He's matching lines with Peter Hearns and Seton Hall Prep. He wants to make sure he gets his defensive line out against Seton Hall's top line.
Here's an opportunity right in front, tipped wide by Mendazian. Now Jason May backhands it in the zone. It's in the far corner. Going to be picked up here. And Steve Grogg tries to clear, kept it at the point. Shot deflected wide on a little bucket ball that came in. Goes to the backboard. Now Brett Mendazian. Tried to set him up in front. Can't keep it in at the point. He might try to dive and keep it in, but couldn't come up with it. The Pirates of Seton Hall Prep dump it in with a 1-0 lead with 8:51 to go here in the second period.
Pirates playing that bend but don't break kind of attitude. Stay back, wait for your opportunity. When you get it, take advantage of it.
Jason May broken up. Connell comes after the puck, throws it in front, and a score! And I don't think it was tipped. I think it went right off the post, off the goalie, and back in. Ian O'Connell shoveled that puck to the net, and I don't think it was tipped on the way in.
I think it might have hit Adam Hashik's stick. That's why he was skating back so dejected. This is a centering pass that never reaches its goal. Backhand, spin around, watch. Yes, right there. Adam Hashik, the senior defenseman, just trying to poke the puck away from it, that instead puts it right on goal, just in that little space about 6 inches wide between the right pad of Terry Robinson and the goal post. And we're going to credit the goal to Ian O'Connell. It'll be his 8th of the year. And that ties the game at 1 with just 8.5 minutes remaining here in the second period.
Mendazian was cruising near the net. He never got a piece of it. The defenseman actually tipped it past his own netminder.
Now the question, Nick, is how do you respond to this? How do you come back? Tough break. Not what you call a lucky goal, but not one really earned. How do you respond?
Mendazian picks up the assist at 6:58. 1-1 game with 8:11 to go here in the middle period. Seton Hall Prep with a puck. They throw it right in front. There's almost a deflection off of Jason May that came in on his netminder, Stephen Ritter.
That happened very quickly. Jason May bounced off his stick. Didn't quite make it to the goal, though.
Gifrito had it roll off his stick. Lunau tries to keep it in. At the point, couldn't do it. It goes all the way back into Bergen Catholic end. Ben O'Donnell comes to the blue line. Ridden off the play into the near boards. Goes in the corner. Dustin Kennedy tries to dig it out. Now John Jafrito has it behind the net on his backhand. Looks to throw it out top and does. Cross ice pass. There's a shot. This was wide off the stick of O'Brien. Bergen Catholic doing a nice job of setting things up. Right now we are still tied at 1. Steven Silvestri comes back the other way. Tries to do it himself. Takes a shot. Ooh, and it deflected just wide off the goal stick of Steven Ritter.
Silvestri did what a lot of good goal scorers do. You move laterally. He moves from his right to his left, but then shot back to the other side. Big late save by Steven Ritter.
6:58 and the clock moving here. In our second period, we are tied at 1 in this parochial championship game in the state of New Jersey. Chance for a one-on-one, but the pass was slightly behind Mike Cacciati. Steven Ritter leaves it behind the net now for Zanudis. They play forward to Matt Rutsch. Zanudis has it at the blue line. Plays on side, rolls it into the corner. Rutsch will go behind the net, gets there first. Rutsch ridden off the play, tried the center, comes out of the zone. And as the play is offside, we have the whistle. 6:16 to go, 1-1 game as Bergen Catholic and Seton Hall Prep going head-to-head here tonight. Stay with us.
Ready to take control of your credit card debt?
Credit Card of America cut my monthly payments in half.
Credit Guard of America is a nonprofit service that's helped thousands of people to move on with their lives.
Credit Guard of America saved me over $13,000 in interest fees alone.
Call now to reduce your monthly payments. Cut the interest rates on your credit cards by up to half and get your unsecured debt paid off years earlier.
Don't you owe it to yourself to work with a real nonprofit service? Certified counselors are standing by.
Call 1-800-543-0409.
Well, welcome back. 1-1 game as Bergen Catholic has come back to tie it up. A turnover really fueling their fire. As you'll see that a defenseman actually gets a piece of this as O'Connell takes the shot and it goes right in the net.
Credit O'Connell for keeping the puck in at the blue line, then coming down the side, not having a play, just throwing it towards the net, throwing it on net, hoping there'll be another teammate there to redirect it. Instead, it was somebody who wasn't his teammate, but just as friendly. Adam Hasek redirecting it past Terry Robinson.
Pete, those neutral ice turnovers are so critical, especially at this high caliber of play.
Right, Mick, especially with these guys.
Shot stick the side here by Terry Robinson. Score stays 1-1 with 6 minutes to go here as we have a whistle in period number 2. We will take another timeout. Hope you're enjoying the action tonight on the Yes Network.
Weekday afternoons, get the Inside Line with Mike and the Mad Dog on Yes. Interviews, analysis, the biggest names in sports. If they're talking New York sports, they're talking to Mike and the Mad Dog. Today, starting at 1, only on Yes. The Yes Network hits the ice with the 2003 ECAC Hockey Championships and a semifinal doubleheader as Brown faces off against Cornell. Then Dartmouth takes on Harvard. The ECAC Hockey Championships tonight starting at 7, part of the March of Champions here on Yes.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Yes.
Welcome back. Bergen Catholic, little nail-biting time, chewing the mouthpiece too. 1-1 game.
Here we take a look at Patty DiPuzzo, NHL linesman, local fellow from North Bergen. Doesn't live there anymore, but that's where he grew up. Played some local hockey, got his opportunity to go big time in '84. He's never looked back.
The token from Hoboken?
Nah, Dapper Dan. Oh. That's what we used to call him in the locker room. His hair was never out of place. Always perfectly groomed.
5:58, face-off right off the draw. It comes in on goal, and it is Robinson who makes the save. And the game stays tied at 1. Back the other way, Nick Silvestri. Comes across the line, goes in the corner after it. He's hit hard off the play by, who else? Jason May. Silvestri digging behind the net, trying to center it. Now it is picked up by Ben O'Donnell. And shot out of the zone quickly by Tom Keogh. This will go to length of the ice, and icing is called against the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic.
Again, with that automatic icing, as soon as it crosses the goal line extended, whistle blows, comes all the way back. Nick Silvestri looking for his 19th goal of the year here tonight. He's one of the seniors that has really been a 4-year starter for Seton Hall and has done just about everything Coach Peter Herms and John Warchell have asked of him.
We'll have a chance to hear from Silvestri and Mary Beth talks to him at the end of the period coming up. So stay tuned for that.
Wow, look at those gloves, huh? Kind of fancy there.
Now when you're the captain, you can wear gloves like that.
Almost a patent leather look on those gloves, huh?
It's big time. We're in the championship game. There's a one-on-one break. Coming in, Jafrito ridden off very nicely that time by Sakirka. We've called his name defensively a few times, but here's a giveaway and a shot blocked by Sakirka again. And now Sakirka follows the puck and takes the man out along the near boards and dug Lunau. That's 3 plays on the shift defensively by Sakirka.
Mick, in 20 seconds, he made 3 great defensive plays that at least stopped 1 goal.
Well, he has done the job on the back line. Now the Pirates look to come out. Shoots the puck into the Bergen Catholic end. Pass behind Doug Lunau. And now Jason May picks it up. And Sakirka tries to ride him off the play, and just enough to break up the pass. Rink wide pass as they try to set up Tom Keogh. That goes awry, and it comes back into the neutral zone. .4:21 and the clock moving. Now here is Ben O'Donnell. O'Donnell across the line. The defenseman on the wing carries, takes the shot, and making the save, Terry Robinson, as he holds on. Well, sometimes the goalie's best friend's the pipe. Other times, it's your big defenseman in Sakirka.
Ryan Sakirka, the junior defenseman, has done an outstanding job in front of the pipes tonight, helping out Terry Robinson, doing a nice job blocking the shots. Look at some of the one-on-one play. Watch how he forces his man wide. Now goes down, forces him to shoot to the side. Robinson makes the save, but Sakirka doing what a good defenseman does, try to keep the puck to the outside. If he has to go down, make sure he gets a piece of it.
Yep, that way the goalie just concentrates on the shooter. Didn't really have a good angle. Wasn't a high-scoring chance. 1-1 with 4 minutes to go. Here's a pass in the slot. Shot! Oh, that hit the post. Tom Keogh took the shot and it went right off the post.
And that was a giveaway by Seton Hall. Turnover. Bergen Catholic almost took advantage of it, but you said the other friend of the goaltender, the big pipe, that made the save.
Sure did. This one's rolled in, and Robinson will put the glove down and hold on. Well, Tom Keogh had the scoring chance just a second ago, as it was almost a second turnover by Seton Hall Prep that leads to another goal by Bergen Catholic.
Good pressure by Bergen Catholic. There's the giveaway, right in the slot, quick shot. Keogh looking for his 7th of the year, denied by the red pipe. Take a look at it again from a different angle. There's the giveaway, there's the shot. Robinson sticks out the left pad, it eludes his skate, goes by him, but stopped by the post.
On the face-off, it is controlled by Bergen Catholic. Schultz had a shot. That's stopped by Robinson. 3:34 and the clock moving. And all of a sudden, the shots on goal have been doubled by Bergen Catholic in this game. 10-2 this period and 18-9 overall.
Well, ever since Seton Hall scored their goal, Bergen Catholic turned it on. Yes, they got the fortunate bounce on the goal they did score, but that's just one of many chances they've had.
1-1 game, however, here in the second period of this parochial championship in the state of New Jersey. O'Donnell wants to get the puck ahead and does here now to John Gerlasco, but couldn't control. Try to break away Schultz. That's intercepted nicely by Dustin Kennedy. Now the puck goes ahead to get one. He'll shoot it in. 2:40 in the clock moving. Along the near wall. Schultz trying to pinch it in. Nice job defensively by O'Donnell to kick the puck in to keep it from coming out. Back to the point. Valley picked up by Nick Silvestri. Silvestri comes across the line. Full head of steam. Looking for somebody to go with him, but nobody there, and he's ridden off the play, and it's picked up by Randazzo. John DeFrito Can't control near the blue line, and it's sent right back in by Brian Hosick.
You got time. Seems like Seton Hall is just content here to dump the puck in and do the dump and chase and hopefully get that loose puck.
Lead pass ahead. This is onside. Catching up. Shot. Score! Doug Lunow takes the pass off the boards and takes the big drive and scores. And it's 2-1 for Bergen Catholic.
We talked about a team trying to home run pass, that it was going to happen sooner or later. Bergen Catholic executing it to a T. As Doug Lunow scores his 11th of the season, as he outraces everybody to this loose puck. Watch it, it starts from a defenseman, up to the wing, just thrown into the zone. Lunow, full head of steam, dives and shoots at the same time, beats Terry Robinson up over the shoulder. Here we get the ice level look, shot, score.
Great head-man pass as Lunow took it off the boards with a full head of steam and puts the puck by Robinson. As you mentioned, Lunow picks up his 11th goal of the season. It comes at 13:05. May will get one assist. And now here's a shot right in front. And holding on as Robinson to stop play, as Randazzo was right there on the play as well.
Randazzo, an excellent opportunity. Terry Robinson had to make the save. And then after the shot, the puck came out, hit a Seton Hall defenseman's skate, and Robinson had to jump on that one again. Boy, this kid's being tested over the last 2 minutes.
He's done well. Still only a 2-1 game, and here's another look at the goal by Doug Lunow from May and Gaffredo at 13:05 to give his club a 1-goal advantage.
Adam Gorlick just a stride behind, trying to catch him up.
Face-off controlled by Bergen Catholic. The shot from Keogh derailed out front. 1:35 to go. Bergen Catholic trying to clear, but they can't get it out. Mancy kept it in, and now it goes behind the net. Dustin Kennedy working in the corner. There's a 3-on-2 developing for Bergen Catholic and Jason May. Players wait at the blue line for him. Comes across, tries to keep the defenseman, throws it in front. It just rolled off the stick of Tom Keogh. He didn't get the shot away.
You saw some of the stick handling skills by Jason May. He lost around one guy, couldn't quite get around the second guy.
Last minute of play here in our second period with Bergen Catholic leading by a score of 2-1 over Seton Hall Prep. O'Donnell threw it ahead, just tipped into the zone by O'Connell. Now Anthony Randazzo throws it in front. Bendazian had a chance to get the loose puck. Now picks it up again, takes the shot, and Robinson makes the save. Bendazian just shakes his head. Brett Bendazian gunning for a goal, but Robinson is equal.
Bendazian looking for his 8th of the season. Terry Robinson denies him point blank, but again, it's shot after shot. We're now up to 21-9 in favor of Bergen Catholic as they're starting to put the pressure more and more on Seton Hall Prep.
2-1 our score with 35 seconds to go here in this second period. On the draw, Adam Gorlick wins it for the Pirates. Bergen Catholic, though, keeps it in along the near wall with Doug Lunow. The shot goes off the side of the net. Kept into the point by O'Donnell. Good hit there by Steve Grogg to knock his man down, and play continued.
Seton Hall will be very happy to get out of this period, trailing only by 1, as they were clearly outplayed by Bergen Catholic.
6 seconds to go. Time will wind down here in period number 2. Shot at the buzzer on goal off the stick of Brian Hosick, but making the save, Stephen Ritter. And right now, it's been all Bergen Catholic in the second period, Pete.
Doug Lunow scored the big one as Bergen Catholic takes the 2-1 lead here. And again, close period, but you saw towards the end, we got about halfway through, the tide started to shift. Bergen Catholic, more shots, more pressure, more control, more territorial play down in the Seton Hall end.
Well, let's go on downstairs. Mary Beth standing by with Nick Silvestri. Mary Beth.
Thanks, guys. Nick, you guys are down 2-1 right now. What adjustments need to be made to get you back into this game?
Well, we got to get more shots on net. We got to get the rebounds. And most importantly, we got to play harder in the defensive zone, give them less opportunities.
What do you think about the amount of ice time that you're getting tonight? Can you carry this load?
Yeah, I've been doing it all year. I have the energy to do so. It's like an everyday thing for me. I practice every day. It's what I'm trained to do.
How much fun is it to play in the Meadowlands?
It's such a great honor. This is where the greatest hockey players in the world play. I just want to enjoy every minute of it.
Thank you so much. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Back up to you.
All right, thanks, Mary Beth. We'll see if Nick Silvestri and company can pick it up in the third period. Right now, Bergen Catholic with a 2-1 lead over the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. We'll come back as we continue with our intermission activity in just a moment right here on the Yes Network tonight.
You're losing your hair, and you haven't ordered Avocor yet? Hi, I'm Derek Cope, race car driver and TV analyst. To do your best, you need to look and feel your best. When I started noticing my hair thinning, I decided to take action. I explored various options, and I found the Avocor system. The experts at Avocor told me that hair loss is caused by a body chemical called DHT that stops your hair from growing. Avocor has an all-natural DHT blocker, and its topical physician's formulation starts your hair growing again. It worked for me. It's about confidence and the desire to win. Avocor does that.
Join the tens of thousands of satisfied customers who have reversed their hair loss with Avocor. It's guaranteed. Call 800-390-1688. Now you can use Avocor risk-free for 1 full year. It's guaranteed. Call 800-390-1688. That's 800-390-1688.
She's gonna have to find new bridesmaids.
This is Dominic Chianese from HBO Sopranos, and I'm here to give you a piece of free advice. If you're getting cable TV without paying for it, you're breaking the law. If cable thieves are caught, and a lot of them have been, they can be fined thousands of bucks and can even go to jail. Right now, many cable companies are conducting audits to crack down on cable signal theft. So get yourself off the hook. Call now for a legal connection and continue to enjoy the terrific programming cable offers. You'll rest easier knowing you're legal.
CN8 Smart TV. In-depth features.
Make the most of your money. Smart talk. The characters of the film.
Your teams, your players. Iverson O getting the crowd pumped.
CN8 Smart TV for curious people.
Welcome back to the Continental Airlines Arena. Once again, the championship game coming up. Overall championship on Monday night. It airs at 10:30 on the Yes Network. We know that Randolph is already there from the public side, and who will advance from the parochial side? Well, we'll find out. Only one more period to go, as right now it's 2-1 Bergen Catholic over Seton Hall Prep. Well, Pete Caggiano, very entertaining second period, but I'll tell you what, clearly dominated by Bergen Catholic in that second 15 minutes.
Yeah, they picked it up, especially at about the 10-minute mark or so. They started turning the tide, started getting more pressure in front of Robinson, started to take more territorial control of the ice by keeping the puck down that end, and then it showed.
Well, let's take a look at our second period highlights, and even though Bergen Catholic controlled the second period, it was really Seton Hall Prep that started things off on a turnover. Mike Maglio gets a goal on assist in just 1:18 in.
This time he picks the pocket of the defenseman. Jason May beats Ritter up over the left shoulder, gives Seton Hall a 1-0 lead.
Pretty tough period for May. Had the turnover and also taking a couple of decent hits as well.
Well, he gets creamed right here. Boom! Hits on the shoulder, slides, crashes into the sideboards. Get in there.
But then finally, Ian O'Connell will come up with a giveaway and throw it to the net and picks up a goal.
This deflects off a Hashik stick, goes by Robinson. Tough goal for Seton Hall, great goal for Bergen Catholic.
And then, as you mentioned, Pete, Bergen Catholic really turned up the heat with a lot of great scoring chances, and they convert right here as Doug Lunau gets his 11th of the year.
Lunau hustling down the right side, dives, shoots, does everything he has to do, beats Robinson for the goal, giving Bergen Catholic a 2-1 lead in the second period.
Take a look at our scoring summary as we are now through 2 periods. After a scoreless first period, Mike Maglio unassisted for the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. Then Ian O'Connell from Brett Bendazian and Doug Lunau from Jason May and John Goffredo picking up assists for the 2-1 lead. Let's go downstairs to Mary Beth, who's now standing by with another Jersey guy who has got a long history through this tournament. Mary Beth.
Thanks, guys. I'm with Paul McGinnis, the tournament director. Paul, tell me a little bit about the complexion of this tournament now as opposed to when it first began.
Well, we first started a state tournament actually back in 1976. Before that, there was no such thing as a state tournament, but the Gordon Cup was considered, the winner of the Gordon Cup was considered the state champion at that time. But the state tournament then we started in 1976, and we usually held it at South Mountain Arena and Menon Arena in Morristown. And then we've been here for the last 5 years. We've been lucky enough to have the Devils, Lou Lamorello, and the Devils and Mr. McMullen, really who are interested in high school hockey, and they decided that we could have the thing here, and they sponsored it, and it's been a great success ever since we've been having it.
Now, Paul, 15 years ago, you had your moment in the sun in the NHL. Let's check the monitor. Let's take a look. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this?
There we are. That was probably before the start of the game, and that was really something. That was the outcome of the original donut game, which you might remember, and where Jim Schoenfeld, the coach of the Devils at the time, was accused of pushing Don Koharski, who was the referee, in the game before. Then came back, and the officials walked out, of course. And the next day, we had our game here. I was off-ice official for the Devils, of course, and John, can't think of his name, who was at that time in charge of the officials, came into the room before the game, and he said, "You're going to do the All-Star game. I mean, you're going to do the playoff game tonight." Oh, yeah? And so we borrowed equipment and borrowed skates and got out on the ice and actually did the game.
And so a star was born. Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks very much, Mary Beth. Pete, Paul McGinnis has had a long, great history of New Jersey hockey.
Mick, for that game he was talking about, I was sitting right across the way in section 214 that night against the Boston Bruins. I was here in the building and I witnessed that.
I thought he was a friend of yours. He couldn't get you a better seat?
But on a serious note about Paul McGinnis, he is Mr. Hockey in New Jersey. Anybody that has played this game, anybody that has officiated this game, anybody that's been involved in this game in the state of New Jersey for the past 30 years has been a direct effect of Paul McGinnis.
He has done an outstanding job, no doubt about that. We are through 2 periods, still 2-1 our score. Bergen Catholic over Seton Hall Prep. Stay with us.
Attention all smokers. Now you can kick the habit in just 7 days. That's right, you can quit smoking in only 7 days guaranteed. Introducing the all-natural Smoke Away system, the herbal stop smoking program that works to completely stamp out your nicotine cravings in just 1 week. Smoke Away is easy, safe, and 100% effective or your money back. Fed up with expensive patches, prescriptions, and gums that often don't work? For less than the price of all of them, you can stop smoking in 7 days guaranteed. Over 100,000 people have used the Smoke Away system.
I like the fact that Smoke Away is all natural, and it really works.
I was on the patch for 5 months with absolutely no results. I did Smoke Away for 3 days, and I've been smoke-free ever since.
Smoke Away has added years to my life. I know now I can enjoy my kids growing up and their kids growing up.
Thanks to Smoke Away, we've been smoke-free for 2 years and saved $2,000. Thank you, Smoke Away.
The secret is the unique combination of all-natural herbal ingredients that work to completely and naturally eliminate your body's craving for nicotine with no side effects like insomnia, tension, or weight gain. So now you can quit quickly and effortlessly without the agony of withdrawal.
It's safe. It's highly effective. I've had tremendous success with my patients using the Smoke Away program. In fact, I had a patient who had smoked for 25 years and quit in 2 days using the Smoke Away program.
Smoke Away is the only all-natural program that's guaranteed to help you quit smoking in only 7 days, no matter how long you've smoked, no matter how many times you've tried to quit before. It's true. If you started the Smoke Away program today, in 7 days, you could kick the habit 100% guaranteed or your money back. Don't be a slave to smoking anymore. Pick up the phone and order your Smoke Away system now.
To order Smoke Away, call 1-800-395-5013. That's 1-800-395-5013. So call 1-800-395-5013 and order today.
Don't forget, Saturday afternoon on Yes, the AL champion Yankees battle Torrey Hunter and the Central champion Minnesota Twins. Join Michael Kay and Ken Singleton for complete coverage beginning 1 o'clock as they call all the action from Legends Field. Twins versus the Yankees, Saturday at 1, only on Yes. Getting ready for the start of the third period. Bergen Catholic with a 2-1 lead over Seton Hall Prep here at Continental Airlines Arena in this championship game on the parochial side of the state of New Jersey tonight. Let's go downstairs to Mary Beth, who's standing by with Dan May, the head coach.
Coach, you're up 2-1. What do you need to do to put this game away?
Well, we're going to try and stay on top of them. We don't want to sit back and try and protect the lead. We want to go right at them and try and score the next goal.
Defense looked a little sloppy in your own zone. What adjustments are you making in that regard?
Well, first period we were a little shaky, but then we settled down in the second period. I thought we moved the puck pretty well, and hopefully we can do the same this period.
How's your son Jason's arm? Is it doing okay?
He's pretty swollen at this point. He's having a little trouble handling the puck, but he's all right.
Thank you, Coach. Best of luck to you. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Mary Beth. And he's going to gut it out, no doubt about that.
Oh, there's no way this kid's coming out of the game tonight. For one of these teams, there's only 15 minutes left in their season. And a kid like Jason, he's going to give it his all.
Seen a great effort tonight also from Terry Robinson. Did not play in any of the playoff games. But we've been talking about Jason May tonight. Very heady defenseman. Had his pocket picked, though, early on in this game. And maybe that sore arm had something to do with it.
Well, that's one we played is not going to go into his category.
Getting hit like that doesn't help as well. But still, he's out there giving it his all, and that's what this game is all about for a player like Jason May, a senior, who has the luxury of playing for his father. Now, some people may think that's, tough playing for your dad, but it seems like these guys get along fairly well.
If you ever ask my kids, they can never play for me.
There you go. It works for some.
Here we take a look at John Warchol, second most winning high school hockey coach in New Jersey, trailing only Bob Oriyama. John, 455 wins. Peter Herms, back in 94-95, Herms coached Montclair High School to a 19-5-4 record and actually was named the Coach of the Year by Mike Morial of the North Star Legend.
Here we go, start of the third period, and Bergen Catholic controls the puck. They also control the game with a 2-1 lead over Seton Hall Prep. Pirates gain and shoot it in off the stick of Adam Hasek. Right there, Jason May going back in his own zone to pick it up. Puck comes ahead as they try to spring Randazzo away, who's been fairly quiet tonight. At playoff side, Randazzo gets the arms up into the goalie, Terry Robinson, and it draws a little groan from the crowd, and words being exchanged.
He's a tough-nosed player, Randazzo. He doesn't give up until the whistle blows.
Also a great scorer with 34 goals and 30 assists for 64 points, Anthony Randazzo.
And he's been the Seton Hall killer this year. 3 goals, 3 assists so far this year against Seton Hall by Randazzo.
That little spray that gets the goalie upset, hit him on the way past.
Nick Silvestri took care of it, though, gave him a little pop.
Comes back to the point. Sliding play by the defenseman to knock it down. This goes up and off the blocker. It's right in front, and Ritter somehow kept it out. I think it hit a shaft of a stick, hit the blocker, and dropped right in front of him, and then it was cleared from the crease. Good pressure by the Seton Hall Pirates. They try to get it to Nick Silvestri out front. Here's a turnaround. Kicked wide. So a little flurry by Seton Hall Prep. And that is a hand pass. Well, let's go back to the scoring chest just a moment ago.
Here comes the first shot by Hasek. Save. Ooh, that's close to being above the height of the crossbar, which is 4 feet. And it looked like the puck hit Ritter in the face.
And then
or
it hit
somewhere
the
in the
post.
upper body.
Hit him near the face, and then it came down and hit the post as well.
Very, very close there.
Still, it remains a 2-1 Bergen Catholic lead. Back in his own zone. Alex Sopko throws it to the boards. Maze of players there. Who's going to come up with it? Picked up now by the Pirates. Nick Lamson shoots it in. Riley O'Brien goes on the far side to O'Donnell. Shoots it in behind the Seton Hall Prep net. Dandazian knocks his man down as play continues. Comes to the top of the near circle. Now Brett Dandazian gives chase behind the net. Sopko goes after it. Kept into the point by O'Donnell. His shot kicked aside by Terry Robinson. And Seton Hall Prep will ice this puck to take the pressure off.
Seton Hall does a lot of that. Whenever they feel they're in trouble, they don't hesitate at all. They just ice the puck down the net, down the ice. They'd rather have the face-off back in front of their net. They trust Terry Robinson. These are young kids. These are 16, 17, 8-year-old kids. Whack right there.
Well, Brett Dandazian's got some size at 6 feet, 195 pounds, and that guy's just a sophomore.
That's all.
Face off here, controlled. It goes back to the point, and the shot. Stick the side. They tried to set up the defenseman, Rutsch. And now the puck is iced again. You know, this really puts a lot of pressure on your centerman to win these draws if you're the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep, because you don't want to give up those shot opportunities, you know, from 40, 45 feet away.
And the one thing about the Bergen Catholic shooters, they do not need a lot of time to tee the puck up. They can let it go on the fly.
Peter Herm sends Vanderbeek out to take the draw, but it's controlled by Bergen Catholic. Knocked down right there. And now the puck shot back in. Fans wanted a penalty, but none called, and a good effort by Prezioso to dig out, but it's sent back the other way quickly. Back in his own zone to pick it up, Michael Bryan. Bryan plays ahead to Rutsch. Plays onside, giving chase, Prezioso. Nobody at the point, however. The Pirates pick it up and shoot it back to center. Then O'Donnell very steady. Throws this one ahead. Don Graffito will give chase. Behind the net, he tries to rub out his man, Steve Traub. Now on the far boards. Finally clear.
Graffito throwing his body around. Two big checks. One behind the net, one on the side.
Lunau, who had a goal tonight in the second period, shoots that one wide. This is picked up by Dustin Kennedy, who comes back the other way. Broken up. May tries to clear and does. Finally, Lunau gets it ahead. Dustin Kennedy backhands it into the zone. And O'Donnell leaves it there for Justin May. Plays forward now for Doug Lunau. Lunau has players on him, hit from behind, taken down, gives up the puck, and the exchange takes place in the neutral zone. Now Sopko shoots it in. May controls, looking for a turnover of the Pirates, and they get one here. Here's Silvestri trying to get in front. Shot, save made by Ritter. Silvestri did a nice job of deking the defenseman and getting the shot away. 11:16 remaining in this third period. Bergen Catholic with a 2-1 lead, and icing will stop play.
On Thursday, Mick, I had a chance to sit down. Excuse me, on Tuesday, I had a chance to sit down with Coach Peter Hearns, and we'll talk about it a little later as he explains his philosophy.
Look, Steph, it's adorable. Hi there. What kind is it?
It's a mix, actually. Part charcoal, part gas.
Does it do any tricks?
Yeah. Actually, it switches from gas to charcoal in just a few seconds.
Listen, Steph and I are having a party tonight. Why don't you stop by?
The Charbroil 2-in-1 Charcoal Gas Grill. It's man's new best friend.
What a chick magnet.
Weekday afternoons, get the Inside Line with Mike and the Mad Dog on Yes, a live simulcast of New York's #1 rated sports talk show.
Let him play second and
Let's go. Relax.
You relax. Hold on.
Interviews, analysis, the biggest names in sports.
Mike and the Mad Dog with Jason Kidd. Talking with Jim Fossil, the Giant head coach. The manager of the Yankees is Joe Torre.
Joe, nice to talk to you today.
If they're talking New York sports, they're talking to Mike and the Mad Dog. Weekday afternoons, only on Yes.
Seton Hall, Nick Silvestri working real hard as he intently spies the puck, waiting for his opportunity. And then when he gets it, he tries to make the most of it. Oop, there it is. I'm going to give my best shot. Ben O'Donnell, though, tying him up a little bit, not getting off the good shot. And what did go, Steven Ritter makes the save.
Silvestri looking for a goal, has 4 shots on the cage tonight. You know that he's going to be out there for the majority of this final 11 minutes and 11 seconds, trailing by a goal. Face-off comes to the right of Steven Ritter. Taking the draw in O'Connell. Wins it for Bergen Cath. May winds it around the boards. Brett Bendazian picks it up. Plays to the blue line, and now they'll send away Keogh. He's broken up, however. Pirates of Seton Hall prep. Get the puck back and get it to center. Across the line now, Nick Lampson. Lampson's had a breakaway opportunity tonight, but could not cash in. Sopko just winds it in. 10:40 and the clock moving here in this parochial championship game. Randolph has already advanced to the overall championship, which will be televised on the YES Network at 10:30 on Monday night. Bergen Catholic wants a change. They get one as they just dump it in. Seton Hall prep dumps it to center. Now O'Brien gives up here for Gafrito. John Gafrito across the line, takes a shot. Oh, it came right out in front. Off the backboard and holding on is Terry Robinson. Second time tonight there has been a strange carom coming off the boards behind the goaltender. First one went through his legs. This one comes right back in a crease.
Well, think about it, Mick. How many times do these kids play in this building? Once a year, if they're lucky. This is not like South Mountain Arena. This is not like the Ice House up in Hackensack. This is a different type of building. This is a pro arena. Those boards are very lively, especially behind the net.
Randazzo to take the draw against Silvestri. Here's 2 of the best centermen these teams have to offer. One by Randazzo. Good effort by Dustin Kennedy to get the puck out of the zone for the Pirates of Seton Hall prep. Inside 10 minutes in the 3rd and final period tonight. 2-1 Bergen Catholic. Wheeling is Gafrito. Notice comes this one in. There's a good hit. Gafrito had his man lined up, laid the lumber to him. Nick Silvestri gets it a hit. And not much of a scoring opportunity for the Pirates of Seton Hall prep. It's more dump and chase at this point, Pete.
Nick, on Tuesday, the Devils hosted a luncheon for all 4 teams. I had a chance to speak with Peter Herms, and it looks like his worst fear is coming true. He said, we're a small team. Remember, only 9 of his players are 150 pounds or less. That's not a big squad. He has players out there. One fella, Cacciati, 110 pounds. Where are you going at 110 pounds? That's tough. And the bigger, stronger Bergen Catholic team is starting to wear down the Seton Hall players.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe you'll get shorter shifts. Keep guys fresh for Peter Herms. As the Pirates of Seton Hall prep need to have a little more jump in their step to battle a team that's decidedly bigger. Face-off controlled, back to the point. May takes the shot, holding on is Terry Robinson.
Robinson doing a good job of squaring himself to the shooter, seeing the puck all the way, went down a little early, but used a big part of his body, his chest, and then wrapped his arms around the puck for the whistle.
May
take a look at
his 11th goal this season.
Jason May lets the shot go. You see Robinson, he gets it in his chest and then looks up to make sure there's nobody around him as well.
He saw it all the way, did Robinson. 8:56 and the clock moving. May at his own blue line. He's back now for Ben O'Donnell, who's been very steady tonight. Gets it ahead here for Gibbs. Robinson just leaves it at the side of the net. Rutsch throws his weight around. The puck picked up by the Pirates. They're trying to spring a man, and the shot, save, made by Ritter. Good effort to break out Hasek, but Ritter is equal. 8:20 to go. Bergen Catholic with a 2-1 lead over Seton Hall Prep.
For the NBA's best, it's nothing but nets. Tomorrow, Kittles in the Nets look to make life unbearable for the Grizzlies as Memphis hits the Meadowlands. Join Fred Hickman for complete pregame coverage tomorrow beginning at 7 as the March of Champions continues only on Yes. The class of high school hoops is on Yes as the March of Champions continues with the New York State Basketball Championships. First, the girls shoot it out for the Class A title. Then the boys hit the court for a chance at the championship. The New York State High School Basketball Championships, Sunday morning at 9, only on Yes.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Yes Network, the home of champions.
Well, welcome back. In game one tonight, the Randolph Rams having their way in a 7-0 win over Brick Memorial.
And Mick, it was the Dan Pensinger show as he puts in 4 goals and 1 assist, scoring not only a natural hat trick, but the first 4 goals. You see him wave right there. And holding the championship trophy for Randolph, the public school ice hockey champion of New Jersey.
And right now, if things continue like they have been, it would be Randolph versus Bergen Catholic in the televised championship on the Yes Network 10:30 on Monday night.
But we still have a lot of time, just under 8.5, and don't count out Seton Hall. They pulled off miracles before.
We mentioned that Seton Hall Prep lost twice this year to Bergen Catholic, as Bendazian takes a shot, and making the save is Terry Robinson. But when it comes to playoff time, Seton Hall Prep in the series is 2-1 in the state tournament against Bergen Catholic.
Both teams rise to the occasion. Goaltenders are rising to the occasion tonight. Take a look at this save by Terry Robinson. Good pass. He makes the save, and then not quite sure where it is, so he reaches around with his right hand again as it's trapped between his right arm and his body.
Saving 23 shots tonight is Robinson. Seton Hall Prep looks to come out. 8 minutes exactly remaining in this third period. Steve Broad picks up the puck, gets it into the neutral zone. O'Brien shoots it in.
A bit of a dump and chase now by Bergen Catholic, as maybe they're just looking to kill the clock.
Well, they have a 1-goal advantage.
But that's not enough against a speedy team like Seton Hall.
Bergen Catholic wanted a change. They get it. Now Dustin Kennedy fights off a check, gets the puck into the neutral zone, but now here comes Randazzo with a burst of speed. Anthony Randazzo's shot, kick save made by Robinson. Randazzo can turn it up a notch with the afterburner. No doubt about it.
Pete Herms also mentioned on Tuesday he would probably shadow Randazzo, and that theory and that philosophy has worked well, as Randazzo has not been a factor so far this evening.
Adam Hasek tries to get it ahead to Dustin Kennedy. Silvestri took one in the face from May right in front of an official. Silvestri looks up for a call and didn't get it. Here is Kennedy. May hitting him from behind. Tries to take the shot. Save made by Ritter. Nobody there for the rebound, and it's swept away easily by O'Connell, the defenseman. Pirates need a couple more players jamming toward the net, looking for those loose rebounds.
Well, that'll happen real soon. You get into that 5-minute mark, and you're going to see everybody crashing the net.
Silvestri getting a lot of ice time out there now. Has the puck go over him near the red line. O'Connell controls. His man on him. Takes it into the Seton Hall Prep zone. Silvestri goes to the bench. Takes a rest. Randazzo trying to dig the puck out of the corner. Couldn't do it. Going to be kept in here by Keogh. Sopko chases behind the net. Dug out, though, by Gaffredo. Finally, Brian Hossack tries to clear, but didn't get it out. Right in front. Gaffredo shot. Oh, he hit the post. John Gaffredo just hit the post. That would have iced the game for Bergen Catholic.
He found a loose puck all alone, about 6 feet out. Let the quick shot go. The goaltender's best friend, the red pipe.
Back in a hurry. Here comes Tom Keogh across the line. Took a shot. Deflected. And Dazin will get to the corner first to pick it up. Now wound around by Brian Hossack. Kept him at the far point. And cleared.
Seton Hall is just being worn down here, Mick. Wave after wave by Bergen Catholic, taking the body every chance they get against the smaller Seton Hall team. You see Seton Hall has lost the step a little bit. Bergen Catholic really starting to turn it on offensively.
Puck comes out of the zone momentarily. Now it's onside. Defensive change will be made as Jason May steps back on. Plays it ahead and now just dumps it in with 4:51 to go. Adam Hossack hit along the boards as the puck comes to center. Randazzo had the puck roll off his stick as he was hit. And finally cleared by the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep as Jason May goes back to pick it up with 4.5 minutes remaining. 2-1 Bergen Catholic in this parochial championship game in the state of New Jersey.
Nick, I was wondering how the fans were going to treat Randazzo. That's the Seton Hall Prep fans, because remember, it was his hit against the CBA goaltender that is forcing Kevin Bendel to go play the club hockey game tonight and not be between the pipes for Seton Hall Prep.
And that is true.
But so far, they've been cordial. Only booing occasionally.
2-1 Bergen Catholic. They've done a nice job of keeping off the scoreboard. Here comes Hossack. Comes across the line, rolls it to the corner, but nobody there to help. As O'Connell just picks it up in a corner, and they play back to the near wing.
Bergen Catholic had 4 guys back, all in a small little tight area right in front of Ritter.
Here is Sopko. Tries to play forward. Broken up, though, right at the red line. Back in a hurry comes Giblin. Giblin along the near wall, dropped it, nobody there. Vanderbeek pulled down, but no call. Fans want a penalty. Turns and fires to the net. Has a man in front. It's knocked down, but the defense will clear. Nice job by Mike O'Brien to get it out of there. Giblin and O'Brien play catch. Puck just shot in by Zanutis. Bergen Catholic wants to change, and a nice hit as it was Mendazian double team taken down.
They're not going to see any penalty called now. Inside 3 minutes, 1-goal game, championship game. It's going to have to be awful, awful tough.
2:50 and the clock moving. Seton Hall Prep trailing by a score of 2-1, and they need to generate a little offense, but it's been a pretty good job of keep away by Bergen Catholic in this third period, Pete Caggiano.
Well, Jason May's played probably, so far, we've played 12 minutes in the third period. He's played 10 of them. And now he's playing almost free safety, just hangs back. Not quite getting up into the play, just hanging back, making sure nobody gets an offensive rush for Seton Hall.
This one rolls right out in front. It's on the backhand now of O'Connell. Just dumps it in the corner, takes more time off the clock. Pirates of Seton Hall Prep need to start some offense, but the pass too far ahead on the breakout. It's dumped right back in their own end. This will be icing, though, against Bergen Catholic. We have 2 minutes remaining in this championship game. And the Bergen Catholic Crusaders almost iced it, but it stays 2-1.
The Yes Network celebrates the movies with Hollywood pinstripes. From the Yankees of old to today's superstars, it's 60 minutes of players off the field and on the screen. Hollywood pinstripes, tomorrow at 4, only on Yes. The Yes Network goes courtside to bring you Nets Magazine, your official guide to the Eastern Conference champion New Jersey Nets. With highlights, features, and in-depth player profiles, it's the show that gives you the full court press. Leslie Bogosian hosts Nets Magazine, tonight at 6:30, only on Yes. The Yes Network hits the ice with the 2003 ECAC Hockey Championships and a semifinal doubleheader as Brown faces off against Cornell. Then Dartmouth takes on Harvard. The ECAC Hockey Championships, tonight starting at 7, part of the March of Champions here on Yes. The Yes Network kicks off the second century of Yankees baseball with Yankees 2003. Get a preview of the season ahead, catch up on your favorite players, and get to know the newest Bronx Bombers. Yankees 2003, premiering Sunday afternoon at 3, only on Yes.
Dan May just 2 minutes away from celebration time. Bergen Catholic with a 2-1 lead over the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. Dan May and company won it all back in the year 2001. They're trying to repeat for another parochial championship.
He's not being complacent, though, Mick. He's still shouting instructions to his team. And we take a look at some of the fans here tonight on the Seton Hall Prep side, trying to rally their troops.
They're going to have to come up with some magic, though, in the final 2 minutes, because the Crusader faithful has had their way so far this evening. Goals by Ian O'Connell, and so far the game winner by Doug Lunow, making a winner out of Stephen Ritter, who's in goal tonight. On the face-off, controlled by the Pirates. Oh, they tried to throw it right in front. Did Brian Hashik. Nobody was on the far wing. It was a great scoring opportunity right off the draw, Pete.
Good job by the Crusader defenseman to tie up the Seton Hall forward, not allow him to get a good look at the puck.
Frito, though, off the turnover, had a shot that Robinson kicked out. Back comes Hashik again, has a man in front. It goes, ooh, just off the goaltender's pad, and Ritter sees it deflect to the far wall.
Anthony Ferry got a piece of that on the way in. Ritter had to be big and just redirected the puck beyond the net.
Ferry leaving it all out there on the ice. Throws it into the slot, and the puck will come out of the zone. You got to think, with about a minute to go, does Terry Robinson make the dash to the bench in favor of the sixth attacker?
Absolutely.
Well, here is Anthony Randazzo walking on in. Takes the shot, deflected nicely by the defense, and it goes wide, but Randazzo keeps after it, picks it up, keeps the puck in the zone. Now he is dumped, no call.
I told you, Mick, playoff game, 1 goal to go.
Puck in the neutral zone. Here comes Silvestri across the line, and he rolls it in front. Robinson goes to the bench. The 6 skaters on. Here's a shot toward the empty net, and it will go wide. 33 seconds remain. Bergen Catholic up by a score of 2-1, and the icing is called.
Danny May avoided a tough situation as Ritter standing in front. Anthony Ferry just missed on that centering pass. Terry Robinson will take his seat on the bench. Well-earned game for him tonight. Peter Herms shouting out, what are we going to do in these last 33 seconds? Well, I'll tell you, this is what I want you to do.
John Warchel has been in this situation before, I'm sure. Through 31 years, see if the magic is still there for the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. And it looks like we may get a timeout taken right now by Peter Herms and the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep.
You can't take it into the locker room with you. You might as well take it now. It'll give your top line a rest. They'll get out there for the last half a minute with all the gusto they can muster.
Well, you put your best face-off man out there, put your best gunners at the point, try to draw the puck back and do what you can. Well, don't forget, Saturday night on Yes, the Nets welcome the Memphis Grizzlies. Complete coverage begins at 7 with Fred Hickman for the Nets pregame show, and then join Kelly Tripucka and Spiro Adidas for all the action starting at 7:30. For the NBA's best, it's nothing but Nets, Saturday at 7, only on Yes.
Perplexed look there as Peter Hearns continues to do what he does best, coaching, continuing to instruct these players. And yes, he does get animated, as does Danny May, as he's saying, okay, guys, 33 seconds. Don't do anything that's going to cost us a goal. Play close to the vest, play it straight.
Well, right now, just 33 seconds standing between Bergen Catholic and a champ to play in Monday's televised championship game at 10:30 right here on the Yes Network. Of course, they would play Randolph, the public champion, in that game. 33 seconds ago. 6 skater on for the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. Randazzo, ooh, right off the face-off, drew it back. I think it might have been shot in on the goalie, and Ritter made the glove save.
What a great move by the center. Instead of drawing it back as everybody would expect, he pushed it forward. Combine that with Randazzo pulling the puck. Brian Hashik The sophomore almost scored his 18th of the year.
Well, they'll do it again. Hashik and Rendazzo on this draw. This time, pulled back, but kept in at the point. In front, and a shot just deflects wide. They roll it in front again, and they poke at it. And making the glove save and holding on is Ritter. Ritter holding it for everyone to see that he has it in his glove, and then the scrum breaks out right in the crease.
And Ritter does what he's supposed to do. Get out of there. Let the players duke it out. I just made the save of the game. I'm not hanging around here. I'm getting out of here.
But in the last 13 seconds, the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep have had 2 great scoring chances on Ritter. Another look, as this one will bounce right in front. You'll see 2 pokes at it.
Watch the poise there, not shooting at first because the player was down. They had the puck track, trickles just wide, centering pass, first save. Pops around there, he's got it. He waves in his hand, he waves to the official, I have it. And there you see Jason May tackle one of the Seton Hall players, and we're probably going to get coincidental minors right now.
Well, Jason May goes to the sin bin, and it is Rem Vanderbeek going off as well.
And because the Seton Hall defenseman came in beyond the top of the circle, instead of that faceoff being to the right or left of Steven Ritter, it comes outside the zone.
Outside the zone, 20 seconds to go. The open net for the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. 6 skaters against 5. It's won by Bergen Catholic. They'll shoot at the length of the ice. Icing called with 15.1 on the clock.
At the high school level, when teams are given coincidental minors, it does not affect on-ice strength. Bergen Catholic has a goaltender and 5 skaters because Seton Hall has pulled their goaltender. They have 6 skaters on the ice right now.
For Seton Hall, face-off comes to the left of Ritter. On the draw, Bergen Catholic looks like it comes back to the point. Good fake right there by Ferry. Tries to get the puck up in a corner. Ferry goes after it. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's all over. Crusaders of Bergen Catholic, New Jersey parochial champions in 2003 by a 2-1 score over Seton Hall Prep, and it's party time.
They rode the shoulders of Steven Ritter, and he carried him to the promised land.
Ritter stops all but one of the 18 shots that he faced. He was congratulated by his teammates. Head coach Dan May takes his top seed to another championship. They won it in 2001, and they won it again in heartbreak time for Seton Hall Prep. Their 7th time in the finals. They are now 3-4 in championship play.
And for the 2nd time in 2 years, Bergen Catholic walks away with the parochial championship.
We had mentioned it, though, that Bergen Catholic was a bigger team, physically in stature. The Pirates of Seton Hall Prep went toe-to-toe with them. Really nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, not at all. 2-1 final. 1 break, 1 bounce. Either way, could have done it for Seton Hall Prep.
So the congratulatory handshakes given out here at center ice. Bergen Catholic a 2-1 victory over the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. Well, in game 1 tonight, we saw Randolph, a winner over Brick Memorial, winning that one by a score of 7-0. They advance to Monday's televised championship game. Now Bergen Catholic advances with a 2-1 victory as well.
That should be a good game played on Saturday, broadcast on Monday, because you're showing the big offensive power of Pensinger against the goaltender of Steven Ritter.
Well, plenty of people to thank. Mary Beth Petriello, Tim Rapley, our producer, our director, Patrick McManus. Now for Pete Caggiano, I'm Mick Monagoff. Thanks for joining us. So long, everyone.
Weekday